Okay, so there's preparing for the future and then there's signing 33 players. I may have made a bit of a fuck up. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the Making Maribor Save. I'm Coach Leffert. Pleasure to have you with me. We're on the transfer screen. Lots to sort of discuss. We've brought in everybody from there since the last episode. So Aslako Stolsomo came in and we signed all of those players. I think it was 34 in total. Quite a few of them have gone out on loan already. Preparing for the future, I said. Yes. Interesting. Didn't realise it was that many players, but what can you do? We're not allowed to sign people, are we? That was our last transfer window. So from now on in this whole series, there will be no new players bought. There may be players leaving, well, there will be players leaving, but yeah, this is the lifeblood of the team. Lots of different nationalities. They're all in the B team at the moment. Look at all these different nationalities we've signed. We have actually kept a Slovenian base of it as well. We've got the most nationalities we've had is Slovenian. But yeah, we've got an Albanian, an Austrian, a couple of Belgians, Bosnians, Brazilians, Colombians, Czechs, Denmark, Egypt, England, Italy, Norway, Ireland in there as well, Slovenia, South Africa, Korea, Sweden, Turkey, and Ukraine. And oh, I missed out on Montenegrin. There you go. So we're covering the globe, let's say, with our nationalities in the B team. Some of the key ones that stick out, best ones obviously done by value generally. So Gyro, the goalkeeper, we brought him in, looks pretty good, 925k. Brazilian, he's already being tutored by Vigilante, so hopefully he'll pick up some good stuff there. Looks like he could be pretty good for the future. Mehmet Zengin, a Turkish attacking midfielder, again, looks pretty good. We picked him up for 550k. So, yeah, looking to see how he progresses. Think he'll do pretty well. Andzeja Stojanovic comes in as a Slovenian, which is good. We've signed him from Ruda Velenje for £3 million. Worth just slightly more than that, but he's only 19. Attacking midfielder, striker. Looks to have some decent stats. A couple of other strikers. Oscar Malay we've had for a while. Alain Aitua came from Anderlecht. He looks very good indeed. We bought him for 2.7. He's worth slightly less than that, but has very good stats. Has a lot of ability that he can, potential ability that he can try and fill as well. And then we get onto a couple of centre backs, another striker, full backs, got another goalkeeper. But yeah, we've spent a lot of money on a lot of potential, so hopefully most of it pays off. But what else have we got to discuss? I don't think we've got that much to discuss since we were last together. We were last together for the final of the FIFA Club World Cup, where we beat Independiente from Argentina and were crowned the best team in the whole of world football. From that, we then played some league games. We won 2-0, 2-0, drew 3-3 with Olimpia Ljubljana, which was a bit of a worry. We had to get an equaliser in the 75th minute to get something out of that game. But then we went back to winning ways and we've beaten Cooper, Gorica. We've gone on a little tour of Australia. And now we're back for the Champions League game against Schalke. So, without further ado, let's get into it. And this is how we're going to line up for the game. Vigilante will go in goal. Hamza, Kovac, Jurakovic and Lekic are the back four. Martinez and Lurch in the middle. Valentin, Hodzic and Margetson make the three attacking midfielders, sitting behind Roche. On the bench, we go for goalkeeper Pella, Lazaro, Vale, Verslimovic, Grigic, Zor, Blazic and Tejero. And that's about it, really. So let's crack into the game. That's our line. The other game today is Madrid v Dortmund. There hasn't been any high-scoring games. They're playing a very odd 3-5-2 formation. Laurent Blanc is the current Schalke manager, so I'll have to see how that goes. Let's just make sure we've got goal replays on so that we can see everything in 3D when it goes in. We'll see what he says, but I want to mark the strikers tightly. Our two centre-backs will be pretty good at doing that. I think, well, you'd imagine their wing-backs or Laws looks like he's going to be the most attacking, so we'll get in on him hard and see what happens there. Into the team talk, let's assertively tell them we're the favourites, go out there and win. We want to retain this competition, so I expect us to put in a very good performance to actually allow us to get the win. We are playing on attack because we're at home. We're going to go fluid, and our instructions are whip crosses and working the ball into the box. Everything else will mix up as it goes, and I'll try and inform you of all the tactical changes I'm doing. Sometimes I cut them out during the editing to make the episodes good, probably around about 15 minutes long. That seems to be a good episode time at the moment. But Here we go. They're actually starting defensive, so they're not actually having that Laws guy, who I think was out there, is now not doing that at all. And we're already half an hour into the game and not much is happening. So we'll do one of those changes that I said we'll talk about. We're going to close them down, try and get the ball back. We'll sit slightly high, sit shorter. Sit shorter? That's not what I meant. We'll go shorter passing and we'll try and build it up from the back. Let's look for the overlap if they're playing defensive. And we can chuck a few more people forward. With half an hour gone, there's only been 4 shots in the game. It does make a massive difference not playing 4-3-1-2. It's when you come back to a normal formation, it shows you how much that formation is overpowered. I'm actually going to change this down to control. But whilst going to control, I'm going to up the tempo so that we keep the ball, but we move it around a little bit quicker. But yeah, when you play normal formations, it shows how much that formation was overpowered. I don't really care because it won us the Champions League. But I thought, now we're doing this as a youth challenge save. Let's go and take a non-overpowered formation and do the best we can with it. And my hair is absolutely crazy. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's a Football Manager video, not a styling video. We're the favourites. We've got to go and do it for the fans. And then assertively, you've got the ability to make a real difference. You have the ability to make a real difference, and you have the ability to make a real difference. Roche is not playing very well at all, so we'll have to see how he does. But I'm really hoping that we can get on here and see what's going on. Martinez to Hodzic. It's the kickoff from the highlight from the kickoff, so nothing much will happen. But their goalkeeper has got an injury, shoulder injury. Ooh. Right, I'm going to take Roche off because a 6.3 after an hour is pretty terrible. So Volsmin Gergic is going to come on, and that's a name I still can't pronounce probably. Tahera is going to come on for Margetson on the left. And I think that will do for now. Let's see if those 2 changes can give us a bit of impetus to get going. I'm wondering if we try and play... They've scored a free kick, so we're 1-0 down with their second shot on target, which is a nightmare. Let's go back to attacking after we've seen that in 3D. So he literally just lines up the free kick on the edge of the box. Algbedion, Vigilante's got absolutely no chance. It's a wonderful free kick to score like that. We'll go back to attacking. We might have to go and get 2 players up front and go to a bit of a 4-4-2 or something. But at the moment, we aren't having much luck at all. We won't play it out of defence. We'll mix up the passing. What is wrong with me today? We'll still work it into the box. We'll go for a higher tempo. Let's go quite wide. We'll close them down. We don't tighter marking, and we'll let the guys be a little bit more expressive. Let's go. Let's go and get a goal. Come on. We have 15 minutes. We have 10 minutes. We've got a corner. Hodzic, it's cleared poorly. Valentin will pick that up. Back to Hodzic. Out to Lurch. Lurch to Valentin. Martinez on the edge. Shoots. Cracks it against the bar. And that's very unlucky. That would have given us the equaliser. And with 10 minutes to go, here comes Schalke on the counter-attack. Hamza with a good tackle to get back there and tackle him. And now we really need to do something here. So I think I'm going to take off... What shall I do? We'll take off Valentin and bring on Vale. Tahero can sit up there with... What's his name? He can be an advanced forward if that's what he wants to do. Vale can sit in behind the back 4. Lurch will actually go on to support. Martinez will stay there. You guys can bomb on a little bit more. Let's go back to complete wing backs. I know you guys can do that. That's what you did for me all the other time. And yeah, we'll do that to allow us to, hopefully, chuck a few more men forward. See how we do. I should probably, if I'm doing that, come off wide and sit fairly narrow, to be honest. As Hamza picks the ball up looking for Gergic, but couldn't get there. Algbedion over the top, looking for Oatra. Oatra shoots from range. Can't really do much, very much with it. I'm just thinking about this. We can look for the overlap again. We'll go really high up the pitch. Let's get stuck in and get the ball back. We don't really need to run at them. Come on then, come on. We've got 5 minutes to go and get a goal. We've used all of our changes. It's into injury time. It looks like it's going to be a first leg loss to Schalke, which doesn't put us in a very good position. As Akner comes forward on the left-hand side, it costs blocked, goes for a corner. That'll be the game. And I think, is there going to be enough time to even take this corner? There isn't. It finishes 1-0 Schalke. Their defensive 5-3-2 managed to hold us out, which is very, very annoying. I'm not proud of the performance. I'm going to say that wasn't good enough. And yeah, that's, well, gives us all to do in the second leg, doesn't it? We've got a lot to do to recover that in the second leg. And we'll be back for that second leg in just a sweet hot minute. So I'll see you then. How many games have I got offline? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 games offline, and then we're playing Schalke again, and we've got to pull something out of the bag to make sure we can try and retain our Champions League trophy. So I'll see you then. And we're back for the second leg against Schalke. We're using a 4-4-2 diamond. We need a goal, so I've got to go with 2 players up front. This allows us to bomb players up across the wings from the full-backs, and allows us to play our key player, Hodzic, and Lurch and Martinez, who are amazing. Vale actually doesn't mind to be a sort of register, so that fits in quite nicely, because what I want to do is push them really high up, get the ball, keep the possession, close them down quite a lot more, and see if we can spring an attack from there. And that is what we're going to play. So Vigilante's in goal, Hamza, Garza, Jurakovic and Lekic are the back 4. Vale sits behind Martinez and Lurch. In front of them they've got Hodzic and Rosh, and Vuklovic Gurgic sits up front, who is in good form. He's just scored, I think it's 6 goals in 3 games, so hopefully he can bring that into the European competition. On the bench we have Pella, Kovic, Valentin, Margetson, Lazaro, Blazic and Tejero, subs that allow us to mix it up with this formation or change formation. And if we're not winning by the 70th minute mark, I might go to the 4-3-1-2 and show you just how overpowered it is. Let's go and see what we can do. They have an injury at the back, Pernell Isaac's foot injury, so let's go and batter him quite hard. And we need to go out there. I might tell them aggressively we owe them what happened after the last match. Let's go out there, make these changes and get them done. Ivan Sainz is coming back from his injury. He had a really bad injury and he's just started his rehabilitation phase, which is really good for us because I think we are missing him, to be honest. He's a very big part of the squad. As Hamza's on the right side, Rosh is there, squares it, and Vilakun Gurgic has put it in, and that is the away goal we needed within 6 minutes of this second leg. 1 shot, 1 on target, 1 goal, and I forgot to put replays on because I turned them off when I'm doing my offline games in the league, because there's normally loads of goals and I can't be bothered to sit through all the replays. But Laws, here comes Schalke into Husic, and Otada beat Vigilante to the ball, and it's back to the original scoreline of 1 goal down. Oh, a 1 goal deficit again. A reply within 4 minutes. There's been 2 shots in this game, 2 of them on target, 2 goals, 1 for each team as Husic squished the problem, and then Utara just... Wow, he just anticipated it better than anybody else, really. And then Vigilante came out trying to get there, couldn't, and it was left for Otara to put in. And Bugomna's there, and Laws has headed it in front of Vigilante as well. It's been credited to Bugomio, but I'm pretty sure Laws headed that in before it actually went in. And that gives Schalke a 2-goal advantage. Bugomio's there. It wasn't. Oh, it's come off the centre-back. It's come off whoever that is. Garza. So unlucky for Ulysses Garza. And we really need to do something in this game. We're going to drop to control, see if we can just keep a hold of the ball a little bit more. We're not dominating the possession as much as I'd like, but we need 2 goals out of somewhere, and I don't really know what to do, which is a shame because I'm a manager. We owe them. Come on, we owe them. That's what we need to do. We need to get out there and tell them, or show them, that we're better than they are. That is what we need to do. Let's not retain the possession. Let's take that off and try and get some goals back. So we're looking to dominate the ball and close them down early and quickly when they get it. Lurch isn't having a very good game. The centre midfielders actually aren't having a very good game. And we are losing. And with half an hour to go, I'll show you how overpowered this... Oh, where it is... oh no, it's just that. He needs just to sit in there. I don't know why this formation becomes so overpowered. I know it obviously helps that the players are used to playing this formation as well, but we'll do that. We're going to bring Valentin on for Lurch because he's not having a good game. Vale can sit as the deep line playmaker. Or does he want to... Those 2 want to swap over. Okay. Valentin can go over there. No, he can't. There we go. Job done. And right, 4-3-1-2. Let's see if it can get us 2 goals that we need. We'll see how it works. It appears to be a massively overpowered formation as Vale picks up the ball. Hodzic, Valentin, Villas from Gurgic. Hodzic is in, shoots, hits the bar. We hit the bar last time we played them and it was very unlucky. Hamza Eka isn't having a very good game, so he's going to come off because we need our right back to be very creative. So Lazaro, the Singaporean, is going to come on to replace him. Could we be crashing out at the Champions League knockout stages? 6.3 Vigilante and goal is having a terrible performance. Let's up that to attacking. Come on. 2 goals inside 8 minutes. I think we're going to have to throw a few more men forward here. Onto the tactics. Vale, you can now become a centre fielder on attack as well. What attacking sub can we make? We've got Tejero on the bench that can come on, or Margetson, or Blazic. Let's take Hodzic off and bring on Blazic. He likes a goal from range. We need 2 of them. Come on, Dino. Sort it out for us. Valentin with the ball in Jurakovic. Garza's there. We've got 1. 5 minutes to get another. Can we do it? Can we do it? It's snowing in Germany, and Jurakovic with a great flick on at the near post. Garza, again, just anticipated it better than anybody else and is there to stick it in and beat the goalkeeper. With 5 minutes to go, we need another goal. And there is a highlight straight from the kickoff. Can we nick this ball back? Fladera, Lopez. Lopez beats one into Fatih Bozkurt. He's tackled. Garza gets it. Out it goes to Lazar on the right-hand side. His cross is long, is blocked, but Udosh gets on that wonderful ball from Garza, but he can't get on the end of it. And Laws comes forward out to Fatih Bozkurt. Fatih Bozkurt back to Mihaly. Akina on the left into Laws. Will he square it? He does. Fatih's there. They've hit the bar, and Martinez gets it out. Oh, God, what an end to the game. 2 minutes to go. There's 15 seconds left. Jurakovic loses out. Martinez picks it up. He's tackled, but gets it out to Vale on the right-hand side. Poor cross. Ferenzin's there. That's going to be it. We are out of the Champions League. We don't get to retain it. I'm going to tell them they're unlucky because I think we'd do well. But that sort of proves how overpowered the 4-3-1-2 is. But there we go. We're out. Very, very unfortunate, which is a shame. We get 5.16 million, but we're passing financial fair play. I just had to check that. There we go. We're out of the Champions League. We'll come back for an end of season, end of series review, and then the new series will be starting. Well, we'll be starting the Youth Challenge, which will carry on from the end of this season. It will just be a new series on my save, so make sure you look out for that. The Maribor experiment will be coming back to your screens as well very soon, where we see how Maribor get on when they're controlled by the computer, but they have the maximum AI out of anybody. And yeah, that's a shame. It's a shame to go out to Schalke. I thought it was going to be an easy draw. Probably, if I'd played the 4-3-1-2, we probably could have won the Champions League again. But that is a shame. So there we go. We'll be back for the last video in the Making Maribor series. And then what will be following after that is the NK Maribor Youth Challenge. The NK Maribor 2036 Youth Challenge series. That's a mouthful. I'll make it shorter so that I can say it a lot easier. But thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed the video. Why not subscribe if you want to see more? And especially if you're excited about the Youth Challenge, leave a like. Let me know down below if you're excited for it. And I'll chat to you all very soon. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.